this guy? What about these commercials? Can we do the commercials? I'm not gonna shame them, but that's weird. Let's do this, baby. I don't got that Creative Suite subscription for nothing. This is my life now, I guess. I think an early 2000s infomercial would work well in Mondstadt. Why am I struggling with this? I went to school for this. It just hit record and I have to cough. This is gonna be a weird video. We're starting with Genshin, and we'll most likely switch over PGR about halfway through this video. This is gonna be a weird mishmash dailies gacha roulette situation, because I have an event to finish out in Genshin and an event to finish out in PGR today. So we're gonna split this video. Rather than doing two shorter videos, we're just gonna put it all in here. I need to do Traveler's Tales, but I can do this one tomorrow night because this goes to the very end of the patch, so I can do this one on Monday, no big deal. Real Adventure, though, we're going to speed run really quickly. And then we're going to do PGR Special Dispatch, finish that up, anything we need to do there. I don't think we need to do that much there, but I left it on my schedule for a reason, and I think it's because I have to go in and use stamina in that game. So it's really going to be more character building in there. But yeah, that's it. Did I ever do test runs? Okay, we got that good. Go to quest, filmmaking notes. We can navigate. Please don't take, it's not taking me to Poisson. Okay, we can deal with that. I should probably be farming these little things here. I know there was like one, the lake light lilies. We'll grab whatever is here, like really quickly. Because I know I was building Farina, my love. So, is that all that's here? I think so. If anyone sees a lake light lily, we need to take it, okay? Oh my God, I saw Talk to Xavier and I immediately was like, Xavier, Love and Deep Space? Like, what? I don't think I've ever said this, but I've hinted to it a lot, who my, like, fave is in Love and Deep Space, and it goes back and forth a lot. But the fact that my brain immediately went, like, I usually say who my fave is in Love and Deep Space is between me and God, but the fact that my brain immediately went to Xavier, Love and Deep Space when I saw that should tell you guys a lot about that. It does go back and forth though, because I did start the game for Silas, because I knew about it when it launched, right? And then it was like, well, I don't have time for that right now. So I just didn't touch it. And then they released Silas, and I was like, okay, I see you, paper. I see you, Infold, I do. I think it's Infold that does that one. Also, speaking of Farina, I love you. I want to put Farina in Wanderer's spot, because we don't need to care as much today. I think I actually put it, yeah, we're using this team. If my game would work, there we go, okay. Yeah, my CPU went crazy for a second, but yeah, I ended up actually playing Love and Deep Space and liking an entirely different guy. I guess that one's no longer between me and God. Anyways, where is Xavier Genshin Impact? Watch me, watch, we're gonna go talk to him, and it's not even gonna be his name. It's like Xavier or something French. Where is this guy? There definitely was a better teleport for this, but it's because there's like levels to Fontaine. Yeah, we should have just flew. If we flew there, this would have been easier. Isn't this Farina's house? I think so. There's the guy. Have we met this guy before? Is this gonna be voiced? No. I knew we knew this guy. Long time no see, Xavier. It probably is Xavier then, because I was like, that's how you read that? All right, how you been, dude? The mark of a friendship that has withstood the test of time. But since I was a little faster, why don't we start with you? Yeah, same as always, working for the Adventurers Guild. The little bit of saving the world, not so much. I didn't do that much yet. As for me, things are the same as always. Wrap shooting for one film, and it's time to start prepping for the next. Oh, because he was in the Fontaine film event. That makes sense, because this is like a rerun of a mini-game from the Fontaine film event. The film festival event. Recently, I've had this idea for an adventure plot. A group of people who start as strangers, but are forced to travel together after an accident to overcome a slew of trials and thrills. So like Dungeons and Dragons. Like the Dungeons and Dragons movie. The good one. I haven't decided what sort of thrills exactly, but things will go well enough for them to grow into heroes. As for the ending, it's also undecided. That's a bad idea. Maybe our heroes shall go through their separate ways or blaze a trail into the realm of sequels. You know, the sequels route isn't that good of an idea right now either. A lot of sequels are flopping, but like they keep making them because it's like, it's a surefire way to get more money. But then the sequels tank, so what do? Can we bring back new IPs? But the new IPs also tank, so what do we do? I've got a few plot ideas besides that one. Frankly, I feel like I have a whole sea of them in my head that tips over every time I lay down at night, drowning me in inspiration. On the one hand, I am sleep deprived. Dude, me too. But on the other, I'll never run out of great ideas for as long as I live. But God, I want sleep. It sounds like everything's going smoothly. Maybe not though. Well, not everything. There's always funding and sponsorships. Sometimes I'll run into generous sponsors with great taste or get opportunities like the Fontanalia Film Festival. That was the event. But those big breaks are few and far between. So I've had to think of my own solutions. So do you need help, Xavier? Not Xavier. He's not Xavier now. It's just what his name is. Thanks for the concern, but no, I'm in no dire need of special assistance. I'd avoid resorting to a friend's kindness to achieve my dream as much as possible. All I need from a friend are their kind regards and to keep in touch. I'll figure out some way to solve my financial problems. For instance, I'm helping my sponsors shoot some commercials. It doesn't pay very much, but it's a good source of stable income. What about these commercials? Can we do the commercials? Ever since film became popular, many merchants and organizations have developed a taste for this new innovative marketing method. It's like how literally every company you could probably think of is on TikTok now. And some are better at it than others. Some are really bad at it, quite frankly. Others are bad at it, but somehow it does well. Like, what was it? The, like, peanut butter cookies? What the heck was that? I don't even want to know. They'll go to someone with a plan and have them help shoot the film. Rather than focusing on narrative elements, a commercial needs to capture the audience's attention quickly. So they are faster paced, and we filmmakers need to be more creative with our methods. And the sponsors themselves are full of ideas, not all of them good. The Nutter Butters. The Nutter Butters! Some give contradictory suggestions, while others are befuddlingly unreasonable. Don't let anyone else hear a word of that, though. That sounds rough, buddy. It's all right. There's a price to be paid for creating the stories I truly want to. It's like eating seafood. Can't get at that sweet meat without cracking the shell, can you? Don't worry about me. I hate that phrase. Could you have not said that in a more normal way, not Xavier? Also, if you thought about my previous examples were absurd, you should have seen the sponsor who insisted that I have my thriller film protagonist, a tough, no-nonsense guy, show up in the film's opening, chugging a carton of baby milk. I'm not gonna say it. We should check in on the person who suggested that. I'm not gonna shame them, but that's weird, so I am gonna shame you. More commercials shot on the side means fewer product placements in my films. Put that way, commercial shootings seem like a much more pleasant option. That's true. Because sometimes product placement is just like insane. Hello, Mualani. Not right now. Now that I think about it, there is a little something I could use your help with. So what is it? It's been an age and a half since we last worked together. That's true, I barely remember the videos for that. We shot tons of good films then, and if memory serves, you quite enjoyed the process too. I actually really did like that. Like, we might not get to PGR. We probably will get to PGR for like 5 minutes in this video where I'm gonna pop in and make sure everything's settled in there, that I don't have to finish anything out or whatever. But this is probably gonna linger on this because I actually really like this event and like getting into the nitty gritty a little bit because contrary to popular belief, I do enjoy media literacy. Wow. Want to try making a commercial together this time. They're quite different from films, but they have charms all their own. I've done both, quite frankly, IRL and now in Genshin Impact, apparently. I shot all the needed material beforehand, so you won't have to run around filming new scenes. All we need to do is add a little creative spice to the editing. Well, you're in luck, not Xavier. Most of my days are spent editing in Premiere Pro. Yeah, post-production and editing. Let's do this, baby. I got you. I don't got that Creative Suite subscription for nothing. Great. In that case, come find me when you have time. Yeah, we have time now. Commercials are meant to be interesting. Let us follow our muses and go with the flow. Who knows? Things might turn out better than we think as long as we're not making the Nutter Butter TikTok commercials. We should be okay. As long as it's not Nutter Butter. So following these synopses, select appropriate assets for each shot, then compile them into a complete sequence and finish editing. Oh no. Oh no, I just got a severe thunderstorm watch warning on my phone. No! Well, that's probably why I had a headache earlier. If we lose power, it's game over, quite literally, because everything's done. Everything's done. By editing in line with the synopsis, you can earn rave reviews. Once you've received a rave review, you'll no longer be restricted by these script limitations, enabling you to decide the total number of assets you use and experiment freely by creating final cuts of different lengths. I do find it funny that they proper nouned final cut, like that's like a game mechanic, because that's an editing software. It's like the other big one that I don't use. Because there's like smaller ones that are pretty common, but like the two very common ones, especially in more like content creation type editing, that's not like Canva or CapCut, I think is the one TikTok owns. I don't touch those. I touch Canva every now and then, but I do not touch CapCut. I never have. So can't tell. Jury's out on that one. But like for like professional content creation based editing, as well as like some film and stuff like that, what you're going to see mostly is Premiere Pro, which is what I use, unfortunately, and Final Cut, which is the other one. Final Cut is what you see more on MacBooks, and Premiere Pro is more on Windows computers. You can use both softwares on both operating systems, but Final Cut is the one that was like pushed by Apple, and then Microsoft, I think they pushed the Adobe suite, but it just runs better on Microsoft. Adobe runs better on Microsoft. I have used it on Apple. It kind of sucks ass. Like it's not good. So there we go. but each asset can be used a maximum of 3 times for the same script. This is something we're gonna have to figure out how it works in practice because my brain is fried. View the assets overview to browse all available assets and their corresponding lines. Oh god, there's more. You can save the final cut after editing. The first cut you complete will be set to share by default. You can see final cuts shared by friends. Okay, all right, cool. We're not going to do that. So we need to use 5 or more asset types to complete editing, and then we need to receive a rave review for a vital choice. I'm assuming it'll be the same for all of them. So what is a vital choice? An alchemical potion advertising commission from the Knights of Favonius. This looks like the key art for a game I played a couple months ago. Don't remember what it was called. The client hopes to focus their marketing on the importance of choosing the right potion. So we go to edit. All right. Somehow I stopped editing to go edit in Genshin Impact. This is where we are now. This is my life now, I guess. Okay, my dear friend, the work of editing has officially begun. Our first commission comes from the Knights of Favonius. They want us to produce an advert for their alchemical potions that utilizes boldly contrasting shots to emphasize the importance of choosing the right one. I'm hoping that I have notes. According to my outline, we should first present the unsatisfactory results that arise from drinking ordinary potions, then use narration to tell everyone that this is an everyday occurrence. Finally, we can show the improved combat performance that results from drinking superior potions. I do think this is kind of fun though, because it's like a callback to what was it, Alchemical Ascension. I only remember what that was called because I was cleaning out files on my video hard drive that I put video files on. I was cleaning that out the other day, found Alchemical Ascension videos. The only reason why I remember the name of that event, and that it even happened. I recommend you follow this logic when editing your first cut. Then see what it looks like and gather some client feedback. So we're making an infomercial, essentially, like a comedic infomercial. Like early 2000s infomercial here. Of course, I back your artistic vision 110%, so feel free to edit the assets as you see fit. After all, this commission comes from the City of Freedom. I think an early 2000s infomercial would work well in Mondstadt. I think they'd get it. It's camp, they'd get it. But yeah, City of Freedom, so free and unfettered editing may be blessed by fate to produce unexpected results. By the way, I hear that potions from Mondstadt can bestow inspiration. Think they can help me improve my filmmaking in the future? No, because I was the one who that made the potions. Oh god, there's a lot here. So unsatisfactory results. Getting deja vu, yeah, what is this? So I think they're kind of in order. I'm gonna have to like, oh, you can look at all of them at once. Okay. I'm gonna have to do like the infomercial voice, aren't I? So there's a synopsis for shots 1 through 4. Oh, okay. So we need to showcase Sucrose's, that's hard to say, plural, concerns about the effectiveness of the ordinary potions, but at Noelle's insistence, she chooses them all the same. However, when faced with hilichurls, the potions prove unsatisfactory, failing to improve Noelle's terrible state and causing her to perform poorly. So this would be 1. And then this would be 2. Will that potion be okay? And then there's the hilichurl. And then it would be, yeah, no, this 3 would be Noelle being like, I think this is okay, right? Or no, this is the better one. Okay, so this would be 3. 4 is when the hilichurls rock up. And then 5 to 7, Timaeus appears and explains that this is quite a common situation. Or no, wait, because there's a shot where they're like bested by the hilichurls. Or no, because why am I struggling with this? I went to school for this! Because this is Sucrose's concerns about the ordinary potions. Noelle says it'll be fine, and then the hilichurl shows up. But when did we get, where did they get rocked? Or no, this would be number, oh! I wish there was like a oh, is there a drag and drop? Hell yeah. Okay, so this one, no, this is number 1. And then 3 would be the hilichurl rocking up. This would be Noelle getting bested. Timaeus rocks up and is like, getting deja vu yet? That's because this is happening all over. Oh, wait, no. So this is 1, 6. This is happening all over Mondstadt right this second. Next, it could be you. Unless you choose to accept no compromise. So then shot 8 is the same situation as before, but in the face of Sucrose's concerns, Noelle reselects the best potions. This time, Noelle performs well when fighting the hilichurls. So that would be this one. This is the good ending. And 9 is Noelle kicks the hilichurl. The hilichurl shows up again. Yeah. We kick some hilichurl butt. And then I guess this one. Oh no, because this would go like here where she's like, give me the best potion you got. Yeah, that's the one. And then 12 is recommending that everyone opts for Favonian brand potions. So it's Timaeus again. Okay, start editing. I think we did it right. What's the editing do? So this is like the rough cut. So they're, okay, with the potion, they're talking about the potions. And Noelle's like, this one's fine. It's fine. It'll be great. Hilichurl rocks up, right? And then Noelle gets beat up by the Hilichurl because she is tired and didn't take the right potion. And then Timaeus pops in and is like, do you have deja vu? Getting deja vu yet? This is happening all over Mondstadt right this second. It could be you. So goofy. Unless you choose to accept no compromise. So that part's set in stone. And then we go through again. They have the pretty potion. And Noelle's like, this is the best one. We're going to take it. Yeah, we got this. Hilichurl shows up again. Noelle kicks its butt this time. And then we have Happy Noelle with Favonian brand potions. I think that's right. What do we have to do for editing? Because we have the editing assets. This is a lot. Like the assets and stuff. Free editing unlocked for the script. So we got a rave review. So do we have to view the final cut? I think we did it normally. So we don't actually edit it. We just do a first pass, which is where we get everything on the timeline and like clip it down enough in the right order. That would be the first pass. So then the second pass is just kind of done for us. Do I have to go in and out? How do event details? Okay, so yeah, 5 or more asset types would just be 5 clips, I guess. We unlocked free editing, but I don't really need to do that. So next is from Lua. We have the One Mean Restaurant where life tastes better. An advertising commission from One Mean Restaurant. The client hopes to emphasize the restaurant's quality food, reasonable prices, and lively atmosphere. The copy was written by an unnamed Lua poet. Okay. How much do we want to bet it's Xingqiu under a fake pen name that is just no pen name at all? Is Xingqiu a poet? I thought he was like a novelist. I don't know. I don't. I do know we're going to be here for a while. Like this event, do you think we could start speedrunning it maybe? Let's try speedrunning. Okay. Our second commission comes from Lua's One Min Restaurant. It's another advert looking to cook up new customers. To be honest, this one caused me a bit of a headache at first. I just don't know anything about Lua cuisine, but as luck would have it, I ran into a kind-hearted Lua poet who helped me pen a very catchy script. Okay, so it's not Xingqiu, it's just some random dude in Fontaine. Now, my friend, might I trouble you to edit this one to match the logic of that script? Though I must say, our good poet didn't seem too set in her ways. Oh, it's a random girl from Lua and Fontaine. Okay. So I'm sure she wouldn't begrudge you a little editorial freedom. Anyway, the decision is yours, and I look forward to seeing the final cut. Okay, so for shots 1 to 4. Oh, Shenhe's in there. I love that. Oh yeah, because didn't she get a job at One Mean Restaurant? That's so cute. The gang's all here too. Oh my god. Okay, this is so cute. So shots 1 to 4, we open with Guoba greeting customers out front. So this would be shot 1, followed by Chef Mao's sales pitch, which promotes One Mean Restaurant's location. So it would be, oh no, that's 1. 2 would be about treating friends and family. Look no further than One Mean Restaurant. 3 then, it's not the one. There has to be another one in there. That's the tagline for the end. Our renowned chefs bring you the very best with every bite. This is the location, I guess. This is the mouthwateringly delicious dishes. And then shot 4 is excellent service standards. Is this service standards? No. Is this service standards? You'll be delighted by our hearty meals at affordable prices. Oh, and our waiting staff love to provide service with a smile. So everyone works here. Cute. Okay, so shots 5 to 7. Focus on Shenhe's poetry to emphasize One Mean Restaurant's budget-friendly prices, making it a go-to choice for everyday dining. I think it says poetry, but I think it's probably a translation error because it doesn't look like poetry, but it's probably just like they couldn't translate it to work. So 5 to 7. That's a continuation of something. So it's probably I'm gonna think the breakfast, lunch, dinner is the first one, and then this is the hearty meals is probably the next one because it says budget-friendly prices next, and then 7 would be this maybe, because also it starts with breakfast, lunch, dinner. This is a continuation of something because it starts with so, and it ends any time of day, so it does kind of have like a poetry feel to it. I think we're gonna go with that. 8 to 11 shots. Open the scene with Xiangling's part of the pitch, emphasizing One Min Restaurant's fresh flavors and diverse menu. Then wrap things up with a collective endorsement from the crowd. Okay, so 8, we start with Xiangling. Somebody is honking their car horn outside in the parking lot. All right, thank you so much for that, dude. Thank you so much. Wow, I think they're done. But yeah, fresh flavors and diverse menu. Okay, this is fresh flavors, then diverse menu. 10, wrap things. But where does she start her part of the pitch? No, it's not that one. Would it be why settle for less when you could be feasting like an adeptus? Is that hers? Maybe. And then there's the there's the fresh flavors and diverse menu. And then 11 is a collective endorsement from the crowd. 12 and 13 are behind-the-scenes footage of Guoba secretly snacking off, then being caught by Xiangli. So this would be Guoba snacking, followed by Guoba getting caught by Xiangling. Let's start editing. I think that's close enough. Should we try to voice act it? I don't think I am. That's a lot of work. So we enter with Guoba from stage left. Oh my god, it's voiced this time. Oh my god. Why is this one voiced?
Our renowned chefs bring you the very best.
I'm gonna be going through it while editing this because I'm not gonna know what's voiced or not. They just voiced it for me.
With a smile.
Is everything voiced? No. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, it's always cooking at One Min Restaurant from Shanghai. You'll be delighted by our hearty meals at affordable prices. I feel like I'm doing ad reads. So treat yourself to our home cooking any time of the day. And then we switch to Xiangling voice acted.
Feasting like an adeptus. Hungry for change? Discover new flavors.
I feel like this part, the Xiangling part, is like not right.
Our diverse menu is sure to have a dish with your name on it.
I'm not sure though.
I mean, where life tastes better.
Who's now just clapping? Guava.
Not again.
Did we get it right? I feel like part of it. We unlocked free editing and we got a rave review. Okay. I hate that you have to go in and out of this menu. It's kind of really annoying because Genshin loading screens take like too long. So that was just that one was just randomly voice acted. All right. Okay. Did we finish? We are halfway done with dailies. Okay. So we go to Real Adventure. We're done with that one. Number 3, invoke the path to victory. An advertising commission from Genius Invocation TCG. I've made jokes about this before, but like every flagship event has like an ad read for Genius Invocation TCG somewhere in it, pretty much. And now we're actually doing the ad. Like this is the ad that we're doing the ad read. The client hopes to promote a new deck. Okay, let's go. Speedruns, baby, speedruns. I went to school for film, yeah. Speedruns. Invoke the path to victory. Our next commission is from Inazuma, the land where we first met. Looking back, if it wasn't for you in the nation of eternity, I never have fallen down the filmmaking rabbit hole. Thinking about it brings back so many memories. Apologies for going off topic. The client wishes us to advertise a new Genius Invocation TCG deck by focusing on the joyful atmosphere when a handful of friends get together. I do see Kuki, I see Ito, that's about it. Creating such an atmosphere I see a lot of Ito down here. Creating such an atmosphere shouldn't pose a problem for you. Anyway, just like before, if you have any other ideas, feel free to let me know. It might be a problem because I haven't played TCG in like over a year, maybe 2. All right, synopsis for shots 1 to 4, let's go. We open with Ito handing out an allowance to the members of the Arataki gang, followed by a scene where they discuss how to spend it. So that's how you spend it. That he's asking about allowance. That's a tagline. Here's your allowance. Okay, that's shot. Okay, so shot 2 then. Followed by a scene where they discuss how to spend it. He says it's for spend. Oh, wait. Is there a... Okay, so that's shot 1 is this one here. Because there's... Is this where they're like... Or does he just immediately say it's for spending on a brand new Genius Invocation? Oh, because they all have... What's shot 5? After listening to their thoughts, Ito appears somewhat displeased, but the rest of the gang does not notice, happily working out how to use the allowance. At this time, Ito's displeasure boils over, leaving everyone else feel puzzled. So then 9... Focus on Ito expressing his disapproval about how they plan to spend their allowance, then suggesting that it should be used for more suitable purposes instead. Was that the one where he says it's for spending? No, I don't know. I have no idea. This one is confusing me because there's just a lot of shots that are exactly the same thing. I'm assuming, well, you don't go there. Behind the scenes footage of Kuki expressing doubt about everyone's chances of success. It'll be this one. Let's like work our way backwards. Okay, shot 11, deliver Genius Invocation advertising slogans. This would be, yeah, champion walks the road to victory, sure. Shots 9 to 10, focus on Ito expressing his disapproval about how they plan to spend their allowance, suggesting that it should be used for more suitable purposes instead. So he says it's for spending on a brand new Genius Invocation deck, that, sure. And then there's one where they're like, I'm gonna do that. But that also, maybe it doesn't go there. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I mean, maybe it's 9, 10, and then they're like happy, excited. I don't know. So we open with Ito, followed by a scene where they discuss how to spend it. There's so many scenes of them discussing how to spend it. Okay, we'll start with maybe I should save it up. I can buy my favorite novel, and then try flavored skewer. Let's just throw those all in there. After listening to their thoughts, Ito appears somewhat displeased. That's very displeased. So this is somewhat displeased. And then the rest of the gang does not notice, happily working out how to use the allowance. So at this time, Ito's displeasure boils over, leaving everyone else feeling puzzled. So that would be super angry Ito. And then there's one where they're like, boss, you good? Yeah, boss. So what's in 6? I feel like we're still missing something. Because then we go over here. Because I'm going to do that. He's like, because that feels like it should go somewhere else. I'm so confused. That one feels like it should go there. So Ito is somewhat displeased. They don't notice. I guess that's the only one that makes sense there. But that's them noticing. This one's confusing. What the heck? Maybe it does go there? I think I'm just gonna start editing. Let's see what happens. It doesn't feel right. Of course the TCG one would be the most confusing. So they get their allowance.
I could buy my favorite novel.
And the NPCs are voiced.
Maybe I should save it up.
Is this even right?
Trifling obscures, anyone?
It doesn't feel right. Ito's annoyed. Okay.
I'm gonna do that. Thanks, boss.
So I don't know what they're talking about. Ito's like super annoyed. Okay.
Boss?
They're like, hey, you good, bro? And he's like, have you forgotten what your allowance is for? It's for geniusification TCG. I tipped over a nail polish bottle. It's fine. And they don't have the line all together, but they are cheering. And then we have the kooky shot. Maybe this is right. Remind me of which of us is champion again. Yeah, didn't she win? Well, we got free editing. So we got a rave review. Okay. If I hit edit again, what does that do? Yeah, we stop editing and it takes you out. Maybe it's because like this is taking a while to load each scene. Maybe it's because this is just like a beefy mini game. Where are we at with my dailies? Oh, we're done with them. Cool. That's great. So we can kind of like finish everything up in a little bit here. Okay. Oh, I forget we're not talking to not Xavier. Okay. My bad. We go back into real adventure. We're like halfway done. It's taking longer than I thought because I thought this was just like a silly little combat event or something. All right. Focus on your future. A public service announcement commissioned from the academia in Sumeru. The client hopes to warn new students to be careful when choosing their future academic focus. It's not an attempt to get more students enrolled. Okay, interesting. I feel like that's fake, but okay. We'll find out. Okay, so the next commission is, how should I put it? It's a public service announcement and definitely not an advertisement for new students. Well, you're in luck because I've also edited public service announcements before. I've done it all, baby! The purpose is to warn students to be careful when choosing an academic focus. Keep that in mind and try not to get distracted by a certain lead actor. It's Farazan. Farazan's the lead actor. Naturally, you can explore other creative directions as long as you manage to leave a lasting impression on the students who watch it. As another actor said to me, sometimes to cut is to create, and I am dying. I don't think we have enough shots for this one. All right, so shots 1 to 3, synopsis. Open with a scene where Farazan is collecting her thoughts by her desk. I guess that would be this one, where she's like, everyone's focused on themselves. And then this is followed by a messenger arriving with letters from students. So you, and shot 3, Farazan eagerly receives the letters. So this is her receiving the letters. Shots 4 to 7, first 2 letters that Farazan receives politely decline her mentorship proposals. Feeling dejected by the repeated mention of the word focus, in the letters, she then opens a reply from Kale. So this is 1, the earnest letter writer. This is number 2, who declines her. And then 6 is the one from Kale. So, and then she's like focusing in on the word focus. So shot number 8 then, Farazan's initial irritation gradually turns into acceptance. So initial irritation turns into acceptance. Don't know what that shot is supposed to be. As she reflects that it's a good thing for young people to have a focus of their own. Because this would be the reflection. What's this shot? I guess it would be, that's reflection. There's, it's good to have focus. And then shot 11 is the only one left. With Sino giving a message to the camera. Don't place all your yolks in the same punnet. Just start editing. We got that one in the bag. Sumeru is always my favorite. Says everyone's focused on themselves these days. We have to like kind of speed run. This is a long shot, actually. You did not need this shot to be this long, my dude.
Madam Farazan.
Oh, this is voice now.
Letters from the students.
Awesome. They finally decided to enroll. Let me see. She wants to see her letters. And then she gets the first.
Thank you for your invitation.
That's
Madam
voiced?
Farazan.
Oh, it's the
I've
NPC
given
voicing
this
it.
a lot of thought,
Okay.
And in the end, I think I'm gonna focus on Kasharawar.
Sorry, Madam Farazan.
So they voiced both of these.
Well, I'm very interested in mechanisms and ancient texts. I'm stretched thin as it is. I need to focus on my other classes.
Do they just not want to work with Farazan? So then Kale says she wants to study with Master for a little bit longer. Letter writer from Gandharvaville, that is Kale. She's like thinking about focus and she's angry. And then she thinks about it a little bit more and says it's good to have a focus. And then we have the shot with Sino to not.
Hey, folks.
Oh my god, it's voiced. It's
Place all your
voiced.
yolks in the same punnet. Broaden your horizons today and find a new locus for your focus.
They made him rhyme. Oh my god, did that get a rave review? No, it didn't get a rave review. Darn it. All right, edit again. We got to do this again. So what did I get wrong? Because a lot of these shots can kind of go in any order. So we'll flip those and then maybe flip those. Start editing. Let's try this again. Can I skip? Because I don't care enough. Oh my God, I have to sit here and watch the whole thing. I don't have time for this. We just flipped a couple of shots around.
Letters from the students.
Man, I hate it here. Because this one, it's weird because there's a lot of different shots that can go in any
Sorry,
order.
Madam Farozan. Well, I'm very interested in mechanisms and
Like these two can go in any order. Kale needs to be last, but
on my other classes.
and then there's like 2 shots later on that also can go in any order.
Invitation, Madam Faruzan. I've given this a lot of thought, and in the end, I think I'm gonna focus on Kasharwa.
If I don't get it right this time, I'm gonna cry. Because this Kale one needs to happen here. And then she thinks about the word focus. She has the anger moment. But then these can also go, the next 2 can go in any order. So this one, and like, it was the angry shot and the it's good to have focus. Or, I wonder if we got it right. No, because she sits and then
Don't place all your yolks in the same
she sits and
Broaden
then,
your horizons today and find a new locus for your focus.
you know, look, I'm gonna hate that by the time we're done here. Locus for your focus. If that's the rave review, I'm gonna be mad. See? Edit again. I'm so upset. Because this one, this back half here, this needs to go in this order. Because that's the thing. But does she get standing back up? Just try it again. I'm so upset with this one. Give me my rave review. Oh, everyone's focused on themselves these days. But it says that she
Madam Farozan. Letters
Did I
from
get
the
that? I
students.
think I got the first shots wrong. That's why that first shot is so long. But you can't, like, be done.
Sorry, Madam Farozan.
I'm like
Well, I'm
trying to
very
like
interested in
press down on
mechanisms and ancient
buttons. You're like
texts.
stuck in
I'm
this.
stretched thin as
HoYoCreators,
I need to focus on my other
suggestion?
classes.
If you ever rerun this event again, because this was also during the Fontanalia Film Festival, we couldn't skip through these. Free me!
I think I'm gonna
Free
focus on
me!
Kasharwa.
No, but that focus one goes somewhere else. The first shot, yeah. That's why it's so goddamn long. The one where she says focus, huh? I think everyone's focus on themselves as these might go. I think I need to flip the one where she sits down angrily and the one where she is talking about everyone's focused on themselves these days, but it's good to have focus. That makes more sense. Okay, yeah, sure. I know. Okay. Let me in. I figured it out. So this one, the one, because I don't know how she receives the letters. That's the first shot there. And then shot 9, it seems like everyone's focused on themselves these days because she's standing. That's the thing. So she starts sitting and I think she stands up. Okay, start editing. That's the one. That's the one. That's the cut. She's contemplating. See?
Madam Farozan.
Does she stand up? No, she's standing already. I don't know. This has to be the right one. This has to be the right one, I bet. If I have to
I've given this a
move
lot of
around the
thought,
order of
and
these
in the
ones,
end,
like these
I
random
think
letter
I'm
shots, I'm
focused
gonna be
on
so mad.
Kasharwa.
Because those can go in any order. But I have to like go on my phone when we do this because I can't skip through. She's upset. And then she says she seems like everyone's focused on themselves these days, but it's good to have focus. Because it even like dots. Yeah, okay. I think that's good. I think we did it. I hate this line. I've heard this line too many times. I'm over it. I'm over the puns, I know. I'm over it. Free editing unlocked. We did it. Thank God. Exit. Free me. Let me out. Okay, cool. All right. It's now daytime. We stayed up all night editing. Been there, done that. Number 5. Boundless Adventure, Unbound Joy. A recruitment commission from the tabletop trope. Troop? It's troop. The client hopes to recreate an exciting professional tabletop adventure to attract more people to join their club. All right. Give me Critical Role. All right. It's time for our final commission. This one's simple. A recruitment advert for the tabletop troupe. I think because there was the recommended character quest you're supposed to do before these. Chlorine might be one, just so you know what that is. The client wants us to attract more hobbyists to their club by showcasing an exciting and well-run tabletop adventure. For an editorial expert such as yourself, a commission like this should be child's play. This is a lot of text, oh my god. You know the drill by now. As long as you complete the basic requirements, you're free to work your creative magic. That said, the cast seem a bit overqualified for a hobby club recruitment ad. A champion duelist, the president of Spina di Rosula, a world-famous magical duo, and even Lady Farina herself. I must admit, I was quite nervous after I found out who we'd be working with. You don't think this tabletop troupe is a cover for some sort of secret society, do you? Maybe there's a deeper meaning behind it all. Well, if you did the Archon quest. All right. Shots 1 to 6. Jeez. Okay, so the scene revolves around members of the tabletop troupe taking part in an activity together. So that's a continuation of something. Or that's the end of tagline. So hold on. Linnea recites slogans for the tabletop troupe. Because there's this one. There's probably a first one. Those are 10 and 11. Okay, we're working a little bit backward. Tabletop troupe is doing a activity together. So that would be this shot where Game Master Clorin is describing what they're doing. So guided by their Game Master, they encounter a merchant. Who's the merchant? Can I use persuasion on her? Oh my god. Nat 20. I feel like we, again, don't have enough. Encounter a merchant, a stern shield crab blocking their path, and a cryo-regis-vine. So I feel like I'm missing shots. Navia, who is playing an adventurer, will attempt to use persuasion in each encounter. Is that when we don't have enough? 9, 10, okay, we have enough shots. We have enough shots. Can I use persuasion? Oh, okay, that's why she's saying, can I use persuasion on her? Because that's the merchant. Then there's the crab. Can I use persuasion on it? And then there's the regis-vine. Navia still wants to use persuasion. The guarding some treasure. Navia, who's playing an adventurer, will attempt to use persuasion on each encounter. Or there's other shots of everyone. So I think we that one's fine. That's like there's only one merchant shot. And then, so you convince her to show you the way, but suddenly a vicious stern shield. Okay, so that makes sense. Navia tries to use persuasion on the crab. And then there's the opening shot of the cryo-regis-vine. Navia wants to use persuasion on it. And then we're to shot 7. After Farina questions the idea that persuasion can be used on plants, that's shot 7, Navia responds by showing that she now has the Speak with Plants ability. Where's the Speak with Plants ability? Miss Navia. Oh, I can speak. I got to speak with plants now. And then this is shot 9, where they just kind of agree. The treasure is all yours. Wait, where's the nat 20? Oh, there's nat 20. She then goes on to roll a nat 20, successfully claiming the treasure. Okay, this is so goofy. I love it. This one we have to voice because it's so goofy and fun. So Clorin says you search for the legendary treasure has led you to a nervous merchant. Questioning her could be tough. There's our merchant. How cool is this? Give me critical roll. Navio asks if she can use persuasion. Clorin says you convince her to show you the way, but suddenly a vicious crab appears to block your path. There's the vicious crab. The crab. Wow. Navia wants to use persuasion on it again. And following a tip from the stern shield crab, you find the cryo-regis-vine guarding the treasure. They give a lot of room for Clorin's lines, but I am still like trying to speed read them. And then Navia will ask if she can use persuasion on it.
Surely you can't use persuasion on plants.
Farina's voice. Navia says, I got Speak with Plants now, and look at that, a nat 20. She's like, yeah, I can. Fine, the cryo-regis-vine sheepishly burrows back into the ground, and the treasure is all yours. Look at Navia.
Together with your friends, adventure awaits.
I feel like I did these two backwards. Join Tabletop Troop today, Lynette. It's so interesting to see who got voiced and who didn't. Oh, we got free editing, so either way, it's fine. And a rave review from Farina. Cutie. We love Farina. Literally, I have Farina on my team right now. She's not even fully built, but she's here because I love her. All right, so we finished this for the Battle Pass, and we don't need to do anything for the Yapping with Characters event. I forget what it's called. We don't need to do anything for that. There is an afterword that we'll pop into really quickly, just to see what's up, see if there's anything cool there. A time-tested friendship. We talked to Xavier again, or not Xavier, and call me the great editor, good sir. He says, I'm glad you didn't find the filming boring. Some self-reflection would have been in order otherwise for spending our precious time together on something dull. I mean, we don't get many chances to meet. Tracking down a world walker like yourself is no less challenging than pulling stars out of the sky. Hey, not Xavier, what's that a reference to? We gonna talk about that? That line that you're just dropping out of nowhere? Sometimes, like now, I could bump into you in a cafe, but other times I could ask everyone about your whereabouts and still come up empty-handed. The good news is that I'm sure to hear a new thrilling tale of your travels every time we meet, so our encounters are never boring. But the bad, well, we can never know if any given meeting might be our last. Hey, not Xavier, do you want to unpack that? I'll swing by to see you more often. Whatever you say. Any more grossing? What is that? And I'll turn into one of those empty nesters you see in public service announcements. Dear God. I'm almost done working with these commercials. After this, it's nose to the grindstone. I'll start work on my next film. Let's keep chasing our dreams, even as we go our separate ways. That we will do. But still, let's have a meal somewhere together. Okay, so they're talking about all the places, and if you want to go picnicking or big game hunting, I'll find a way to keep up somehow. Okay, that's kind of wholesome and cute. All right, we're done with that one. So really quickly, I need to claim my dailies rewards. So I'm literally just gonna teleport across Fontaine. We all know I suck at finding these things myself. Let me claim my dailies because I don't play Genshin anymore. So listen, I was like on top of it and then I wasn't. Okay, all right. Talk to Catherine again. Get our daily commission rewards. All right. And then mine 10 items. We finished that. Claim all. Cool. Oh, sorry. I clicked too many times. I'm running into people. Okay. So that was... Hold on. Why does Farina... I never gave her... She's out here with a dull blade. Farina, I'm so sorry, sweetie. What does it recommend for you? Weapon, Favonius. Oh, God. Do I have any Favoniuses just lying around? No. I do. I have Sack Sword too, but Favonius is high usage, so we'll just give her Fav Sword. What does she want artifact-wise? Do I have what I can give her? Golden Troop? Oh, that's ironic, isn't it? Should probably turn that on. Well, we don't got the other stuff, but we did that. All right, that was real adventure. Tomorrow we'll do Traveler's Tales. Maybe. I might forget. I don't know. What was the recommended quest for this? Tatara Tales. Oh, so the only one. Okay. Probably because Tatara Tales, isn't that where you meet? Isn't that where you meet the guy? Curious. I think it only shows ones you haven't done, by the way. I'm not sure. I would love if it showed all of them because I am curious what it recommends, like all the quests it recommends to play. And I know you can view it on like the update patch notes and stuff, but hey, it is what it is. I did say I would really quickly look at PGR, so we're gonna do that just to finish out this video because I need to do it somewhere. I'm trying to think, no, I gotta do it. I gotta. All right, pause. Put it on pause. All right, I have no idea what I have to do because a special dispatch was like a nothing burger of an event. That's just what I want to go in and check. Maybe use up my, it's not Swigs in this game. Swigs is Aether Gazer. What is it in this game? I think it's just stamina. Oh no, it's serum. Yeah, my serum doesn't expire. Like it doesn't expire for 2 days. Okay, I don't need to worry about that. All right, let's just make sure special dispatch is done then and we're good to go. I would use up the serum I have on hand, obviously, but we're good. Maybe we'll do some pulls. Let's interact with Roland really quickly. Goodbye, Roland. Come away! I'm so mean to Roland. Oh yeah, I can't obtain some of my rewards because I have too many. So I have to do everything like on its own. This is for you from Bridget. Okay. Something I'd like to share with you also from Bridget. And then we have the survey for Soaring Beyond. Cool. We should do the survey. That would be fun. I never do PGR surveys. I'm curious what's in a PGR survey. I don't think I've ever done one. I want to like bring back doing surveys on camera because I do it for my, whenever we have little, like betas. I always do the beta surveys on camera because it gives me time to yap about the game. And I think it'd be fun to do for the like normal runs of these games as well, but I just don't. Oh yeah, Lingering Stars. Bet small. Victory. Oh, all right, let's bet big. Victory. Oh, bet small. I failed. Complete 1 game in Lingering Stars. That's a daily. Complete 3 games. All right, new turn. Bet big. We got a victory. All right. Bet small this time. I have horrible luck. We'll bet big again. All right. What if we do an up run of betting big? Okay. Well, betting big is working for me. I failed, but I think I did my 3 games. 3 win streak, any 15 character story. So I think I can unlock, confirm. I'm skipping these stories for now because I am going to come back and do Lingering Stars in a couple of days, but I don't need to do it right now. Confirm, skip. Because like right now I'm on a time crunch, so we're not doing the stories today. I'm just unlocking everything. But I do want to do them eventually. We're just gonna skip. Okay, confirm. I'm just using as many coins as I have because we need to do these things. Skip, confirm. Then we have Camus. Come on, Camus. Thank you. So is that it? Did I do it? Okay, we unlocked 15 character stories. I am gonna unlock all of them and do all of them because you can go back and play through them. We have a lot we still need to unlock though. Yeah, there's still a lot we need to unlock, so we're just gonna be playing this game a lot. New turn! Bet small. Let's start small. All right, let's do a small round then. Bet small. All right, that worked because I need a 3-win streak. No! That's not for this video. I got sidetracked. Okay. What did I not open in my mail? Is it just collection stuff? I think. I don't know, man. All right. So we now have 360 serum and I have stuff to do for Passage of the Past because I need to get you. Cool. Okay. So if we go Soaring Beyond, the thing we need to look at in here is Special Dispatch. It's ending. I already finished Infinity Algorithm. That's also ending, but I did what I wanted to do there. So we still need to unlock some of this stuff. We have phase results. Claim all that. Missions are completed here. Support mission. So we'll do this one. Deploy. Dispatch. Another support mission. We got a new ability. But if we do another support mission, deploy, dispatch, boom. Special missions, we'll deploy or claim rewards for those. Another special mission, quick challenge, because I have that and can do that. Special mission, do another quick challenge, boom. All right. So then if we go get our daily task stuff, we can do that. This refreshes in 7 hours, but if we go special supplies, I can get the stamp, but I can't get prismatic waves, which is the special weapon for Ayla, but I don't think I need that. So we'll grab the stamp. I think I'm okay not. I feel like the weapon could be used for other characters though. So I'm like, how else can I get stuff? Participate in 2 battles of any block today. Okay, so dispatch, and then if we dispatch twice there, does that count? Yes, okay, because you can really just hit buttons for this. Oh, participate in 2 battles. Oh, was that for floating processors consumed? Because I haven't participated in any battles. Okay, so if I do combat, we need to do 4 combats. The team I have set up should work, but we just need to do 4, so we'll just like do 4. My game froze. There we go. What was this team I put together? Did I just really just put together a team? Like, why is Vera here? I love Vera, but who do we want to like actually be our DPS? Here's actually, you know what we're gonna do? Don't show me that again today, girl. I want I want my 2 favorite guys, not Roland though, and Hanying because I said so. Mission start, let's go. This should be fine. Hanying's just like really easy. Like Hanying is foolproof. Am I pulling for Hanying? No. This is gonna end up being such a long video because I made it long because I was like, we're actually gonna play PGR today too. I could have just done a cute little short PGR video, but no, we're not gonna leave it alone. If I end up splitting this footage, I might end up splitting this footage. I should have just split it to begin with, actually. All right, let's go. I forget how to play this. I think that's how you do it. Okay, yeah, no, I remember. Do that. But like, she's not supposed to be on blue ping. And then we do that. I'm just playing her how I play her. I know there's like a better way to play her, but I'm just playing her how I play her. Which means we're gonna get stun locked like a lot. Or not. We're good. So we do that 4 times. I might just sit here and do this 4 times without talking, quite frankly. It's literally this 4 times. Consume and retry. Mission start, let's go. I don't think I can get that 12k weapon. I don't think I can get it the more I think about it. Like, I just think it's not possible at this point in time. And then we do the flip. Flippy flip. I keep getting stun locked. Can we not, guys? There we go. Round 2, done. I'm gonna leave battle for this one and see 2 battles of any block. So it has to be different blocks. My bad. All right, battle prep. Mission start. I wasted my time. We need to do 4 different blocks, so we'll just pick anything. I wanted to do this event every single day. Catch your partner? What the heck? Who's my partner? What is this? This is kind of fun, actually. Oh, that's a dead end. Max points reached? Cool. This is such a weird one, but it's actually, does that count? Leave battle, does that count? No, because it's not combat. Okay, let's do this one. This is attack. Okay, we need to look for things that say attack, not game. All right, what do we got? Combat. Do that. Boom. Switch it. Cool. We should have like 1 guy, so this shouldn't be that bad. Oh, I need to flip the team because I'm not getting the most out of this team having Hanying on the blue pinks. My bad. Forgot to do that. Bye, Dottie. I need to switch team placement. Put Hanying on the middle spot, not the blue spot. Leave. That was technically 2. 2 battles of any block. I did that. How do you do this? I'm so confused how this works. Is this even worth it? Because if I run through this, we could finish it. Like, what if we just super zoom out and hit everything? Because I'm not even sure if I need to, like, actually do it. No, I don't even need to technically do it. Oh, no, that's just floating processors consumed. So I actually do need to do the battles. Is it worth it? Or should we leave it alone? I think we should just leave it alone at this point. I don't know what's happening here. Prismatic waves is a good run. I'm going to get these memory overclock circuits because I never have them. Oh, we can just kind of grab everything. What do I never have? I mean, I'm just going to start here. Go for 5-star or 4-star stuff. What's left? We can get some weapon enhancers. 1, actually. My bad. That's enough. All right. Well, that's it for this really weird video. Oh, no, it's not. That it is not, because I have to do the most cursed thing you've ever seen, which is 12 runs that simulate a battlefield. 12 runs in about 10 seconds or less. If you've never experienced simulate a battlefield before, well, you're in for a treat. This is how you do material farming dailies. This is how you do dailies in PGR. Just trust me. Trust. Do that. Oh, hit that cub. Boom. That's how you do your dailies in PGR. All my stamina gone in 1 go. Eventually, oh, I think we hit level 20. Eventually, when you hit level 25, there's auto clear, and you can just do it all that in like the press of a couple buttons. And even when I did it just now, it was a press of a couple buttons. So that's PGR. And that's it for this video. No, it's not. Actually, I need to finish this. Okay, that's it for this video. Do we want to see if we can do any polls? I actually think I can. Okay, so we're pulling for 1. I'm very close, 57 out of 60. So let's hit 1 poll right here. Poll number 58. Will this be the one? No, it's not. Wonderful. It's a cog pack. Swear to God. Okay. Awesome. That's so fun and fresh. I did, however, get more trade vouchers. So we're going to go to the trade shop like really quickly, right? Because there's also the other way to get Mr. Wanshi is go to the voucher exchange. But I can only get one. You will come home. Lucid Dreamer Wanshi. You will. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I am going to grab my passage of the past while I'm here. If you liked this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. I have to put this 2 days thing on my schedule, I think, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!